E3 2013 was the first big battle in the console war between the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. At first glance, these two systems seem to have similar hardware and comparable performance. Dig a little deeper, however, and the differences become much more apparent. Both camps have adopted x86-based hardware from AMD that, while custom-made for consoles, puts the two systems in line with modern PC standards. The Xbox One and PlayStation 4 each contain an 8-core Jaguar-based APU from AMD, a design that combines the CPU and GPU onto a single chip. The GPU on the PS4's APU can theoretically calculate 1.84 trillion floating point operations per second, or 1.84 teraflops, thanks to 18 dedicated compute units containing a total of 1,152 stream processors. Microsoft's implementation, though similar in design, falls short of the PlayStation 4 GPU's projected capabilities by roughly 33%. With 12 compute units containing 768 cores, the GPU portion of the Xbox One APU should top out at 1.23 teraflops. The CPU speed for both consoles is unclear at the moment, though both are estimated to be clocked at around 1.6 GHz, but what's certain are the advantages that their 8-core processors bring to the table. Both systems will dedicate a portion of their available cores to gaming, while the remainder will focus on operations running in the background, such as downloads, video streaming, and multitasking functionality. It's worth noting that Sony has included less powerful secondary processors to aid in those tasks as well, a trend they began with the launch of the PlayStation 3. Each system will include a 500GB hard drive, but by allowing users to remove and replace drives at will, the PlayStation 4 again has the slight edge over the Xbox One. Outside of raw performance, it's also important to consider connectivity. Both consoles feature 2 USB ports, a LAN port, optical audio out, and HDMI out. But the Xbox One has an HDMI input that will allow players to view other video sources within the Xbox One's interface. The Xbox One also has an IR out port, which enables you to control other devices, such as your TV, with the Xbox One's controller. Each console also has its respective camera attachment, with Microsoft's Kinect and Sony's PlayStation 4i. The PS4i will cost an extra $59, but unlike the Kinect, it's not an essential part of the console. Microsoft has designed the Xbox One's interface around the Kinect's functionality, and as such, the Kinect is now required to use the system. Though most people consider games before hardware when deciding which consoles to buy, the differences between the two systems are always worth examining, especially when there's a $100 price difference to consider. The $500 Xbox One looks a tad slower on paper than the PlayStation 4, but its unique use of the Kinect and the inclusion of HDMI pass-through give it an edge in the Advanced Media Center department. Still, Sony stands out with a lower $400 price point and faster hardware. So which console has captured your attention? Have you placed a pre-order yet? How do you think the hardware stacks up? Sound off in the comments below, then subscribe, follow, and come back to GameSpot tomorrow for more highlights from E3 2013.